currently in the agenda, we don't have anything new. Anyone have some issues want to discuss first? Or I think last time we kind of go over some of the features we want to maybe try in 1.23. And Hermont had a meeting on Friday to talk about the feature related to resize, recover from failures. And I think we make a good progress. He made some new proposals. Other than that, any updates for like different features or any issues we want to like talk about? Or
for a feature that is now targeting GA, like generic ephemeral inline volumes, do you know what kind of cap changes I need to submit? Or do I need to make any changes?
I think you need to at least change the like the target type, right? Right now it says beta. At least you change that to move that to GA.
Yeah, I already had GA for 122 planned, so that isn't actually a change.
There was also something. There was a line I said. I think it's like last milestone. Maybe you need to update that one. But I don't think that's critical.
Okay.
You may want to. So tomorrow. No, sorry, not tomorrow. September 2nd is deadline for the PRR form to be ready. You may want to pin whoever reviewed it for you last time, the PRR reviewer, just to see if they want you to add anything, because just before the 2nd of September.
Okay. Well, nothing has changed, so I don't think it actually needs another round of review. But I guess I can create a placeholder PR with just some minimal changes to the cap, and ping Wojtek and see whether that is okay. The actual status change would be from status implementable to status implemented, which is the goal for 123, but I guess that has to be changed after the fact and not upfront.
Normally, well, if it's already, I think implemented, that's even in alpha, if it's implemented, that's implemented.
My understanding is that you change it to implement it when it's GA and it's completely done.
I'm not sure if it's very strict, but okay. If yours is not, then maybe you can change that.
Okay, well I'll just create the PR and then we can discuss it in the PR.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure that it does get into whatever tracking sheet people are using for.
Yeah, so I have already added everything that we are tracking for 1.23 into the. Okay, let me actually put this in this here.
Yeah, I guess that's the more important thing. If it's fair.
Yeah. Tracking.
Yeah, I know that we talked in SIG storage about it. I wasn't just sure what to do with a cap.
If if anyone here you are working on something, just check that, make sure your cap is added there. I think I added everything except for Ceph. I don't see any issue yet, and and also Cozy. I'm not sure what to do yet, but everything else is there, I think. But take a look. If it's not there, you can ping me or ping any of the leads to add it there.
So where you put the link?
It's in the agenda doc.
So yeah, my computer kind of frozen. So do you mind if you want to show the screen?
Yeah, okay. So yeah, so it's here. So this is the link. So let's see. We can actually go there and so right now I think we added most of them here right now. I think other 6 have not entered those yet. Because this is like I think it's by the 9th. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So if you take a look, and if anything is missing here, then we can add it.
Okay. And Patrick was talking about the generic inline formal one.
That's here. That's here.
Oh, okay. Yes. So that is going to be already GA or?
No, it's beta going GA.
Yeah. So I remember for going GA, right? The readiness, like you need to have a readiness section.
So yeah, that section you also have to fill out when it goes alpha and beta, and also I think the requirements for beta and GA are kind of the same. All the all the required sections are required for both beta and GA. So Patrick probably have already filled those out. That's why we may not need update. But if you're going from alpha to beta, normally you would need to update that, because alpha is only require a very small section.
Okay. And for 122, do we need to go over something or?
122, it's not going to be here, right? Okay, let me actually stop sharing this one.
So someone want to mention something for 122?
No. I was just talking about 123 actually, but I don't see my co-conspirators in the call, Matt or
So I think there are like 3 FS group related features, and also the recover from recess failure. I think those are all added there, right?
Yeah. But yeah, I don't see. I don't see.
They're not on the call, right?
Yeah.
So I don't see they opened any. Yeah, maybe can you pin them if there are? Yeah. Let's say Matt and Chang.
Yeah,
you can pin Chang and Matt, because they are. Yeah, they signed up for those 2.
Sure.
For the skipping recursive, this thing I'm updating the KEP actually.
Oh, so, okay. Do you want me to change the name for like Santis?
It's fine.
Okay?
I mean, I could just update the KEP and then Matt can update the feature. But yeah, that's fine.
Okay. It's only, I think, if the name is here, probably the release person will be pinning those people only.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You want me to add? I can add. GNUFIED. I don't know what they're going to do with our 2 names. I'll just add yours. Add yours here as well. Right.
So for beta to GA, I think it doesn't need too many changes in the KEP.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, I think the PRR section should already be there.
Yeah. Cool.
So they have a template, right? So
yeah, they actually have like for each section they have a line saying, okay, if you go this phase, then you should fill out this section. So the sections for GA and beta are exactly the same. So you probably have already done everything if you go beta.
Okay. Yeah, just take a quick look and then update if anything needed. Yeah. So I think besides all the listed features, anything related to CSI migration?
Yeah, so that's the thing that I was asking. Actually, I was being what is his name? Humble and Jiawei, and yeah, there's so there might be one that we need for Ceph. So I pinned them.
Okay, so what's about Ceph? Like, what do we need to do about it?
CSI migration, that there's no cap yet, right? If they want to do that, they need to have a cap. So we don't have a cap yet.
Each driver need a cap for CSI migration.
Right, yeah. That need to be tracked separately.
Okay.
Shell says probably only Ceph needs one. But I think it's going to be Humble who's going to work on that.
So most of the driver already have a cap for the CSI migration.
We don't have any other working on anything else that needs a cap, right? Either we already have a cap that's nothing new, not going any new phase, And there are also other, I think there are a lot of drivers that are kind of deprecated. They're not going through migration. They go to CSI driver directly without migration. So those are already deprecated. Yeah. So yeah, the only thing that might need a cap is the SAF. Although no, I thought there was another one, but check with Java and Michelle. I thought there was also Portworx. I don't know if they need anything because I remember they missed something last time. Yeah, I'll just pin them and see if they need anything. I remember something about it.
Right. Okay. We can follow up on that. And for CSI migration, so actually, after you enable CSI migration, right, the existing in-tray, let's say PV, PVC, I think we are talking about we need some documentation like how to translate some existing in-tray PV, PVC. Because it won't
what
be
documentation. I'm not sure what documentation you're talking about.
So if a customer, right, they have some existing PV, PVC exist, and then even you enable CSI migration, it's not going to
You're
change
saying like
anything.
they were already. But isn't that what the CSI migration feature is going to do? The existing one is not going to be. It's not going to be managed by CSI driver, let's say. I don't know. I'm not that familiar with that. So I know for the drivers that have already gone through like beta, I think all the drivers that already have a CSI migration are in beta already. I think those have documents already, but I'm not sure about this particular one you're talking about.
Let me follow up on that. So yeah, I feel there is still some limitation like migration cannot cover, and we were thinking about have some documentation relate how to manually do something. And also with migration, CSI migration, right, the new feature like snapshot or resize cannot also be used.
Right. So actually, that's something that I want to bring up. I think it's there was someone actually proposed some PR to enable that in CSI snapshot. I'm actually thinking maybe we should consider that.
So how to enable snapshots?
Right. Someone actually submitted the PR. I was initially thought since we are not supporting that anyway, but I think this might become, people may start requesting this since
right.
There are CSI migration, there are, they thought, okay, now I moved to CSI driver, I should be able to have this new feature, but we're not supporting that. If the change is reasonable, then maybe we should consider that.
Yes, I think maybe that's a useful feature for customer using CSI migration. Otherwise, it will be some limitation, like big limitation. So anyone have some comments on related to CSI migration? Like your driver use CSI migration and as your customer have some request about it? No? Okay, sounds good. Because sometimes I feel customer might be better to start completely just go to CSI, right? Since it's going to provide more features. And we want to give some clear idea about what is available in CSI migration and what is not. So they understand their choices and what they need to do. So any other topics want to bring up? I think,
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
sure.
Sorry, I was talking into the mute. Regarding the volume populators stuff, I just wanted to mention that everything seems to be coming along, and Xing's helping get the images published. I'm now seeing some canary images pop out for one of the repos, and as long as we make test info changes for the other one, I expect that'll have no problem. And then the only other thing to do is to actually do the release. So I'm getting help from various people, and it's continuing to make progress for those that are following that. That's all.
Yeah. Oh, sounds good. Thank you. Thank you for the update. I think for 122, anything we want to like keep track. So
Do we still
I
have
think,
anything remaining for 1.22? Oh, I think Ben is still going to cut the release, right? That you're right now trying the RC build, right?
Yeah, I wanted to verify that we were actually getting canary images before going through the release process, so we wouldn't have like a useless release. But because we're starting to see that there was the bug with the image name being wrong. So Xing, I've sent you a PR that changes the image name. But
Okay.
as soon as all these things get sorted out and we have new canary images, I'll test them, and if they work, I'll do the release.
So, okay, yeah. I think in the release inside the car board, there is like a volume data source library, volume data source validator, host path.
Isn't
And
the proxy already released? Is it still here? I thought isn't it? I thought it's released already, right? No.
You mean the CSI proxy?
I thought it's released. No.
It's released in the staging, and so I'm talking with Justin to manually promote from staging to release.
Okay.
Right now, it's the only build like by automatically it's built into the staging like bucket.
And can't you use the same script that we are using for all the other sidecars?
This is not
different. Oh, okay.
This is binary. Yeah, this is not
okay.
linear. So they don't have that similar build process for binary yet.
Okay.
And they has to ask someone who have the permission to do it manually.
I see.
And I can follow up with Cheng about host path. I think.
Oh yeah, sorry, quick update here. Yeah, I'm still working on that. I went through all the PRs to make sure they're either not ready for this, not planned for this release, or they're ready to go. So next step is just update the release notes and make the cut.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, just let us know like if you need review or anything.
Yep, sounds good. Thanks.
Thank you. Okay, I think that seems all the things we want to talk about. Anything anyone want to bring up? Then yeah, we still have a few minutes left. Thank you, and we will talk Wednesday.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.